working. Alright. Here we go. So, have I got some news for you tonight? And I thought we'd just show a real quick picture of the scarab that manifested in 2007, along with the sacred stone in 2013, here at the Big Yellow House. And I'm Suze with Sophia's Emporium, my creation. And boy, has it stirred up a lot of information, hasn't it? Look at these data collection ships. That was 2014, I believe. But let's get on with it, shall we? I just wanted to bring you those pictures. That's really not what the main attraction is tonight. We have to go right over here. Okay. So I'm going to get the picture set up so you guys see these pictures. Absolutely the best that you can. Okay. So, here's what we're dealing with, guys. We have pictures from a political rally where all of these people show up. And what we're going to be talking about tonight is that since 2013, it has been legal. That means not illegal. Now, why aren't you letting me click? We should be, look at this. Why can't I click and show you the right way? Isn't that interesting? Very interesting. So we'll just see how this one does. Okay, this one lets us move. So you can see that we have Priscilla, Kylie Keogh, Janis Joplin, Jim Morrison, Elvis. So, like I said, 2013 was a very interesting year. And I need to go ahead and, for the record, tag Randy Moggins at Off Planet Media. And let's discuss what it actually means. The music is too loud. Hang on, I gotta turn this down. Okay. There we go. My apologies. Too important to not mess, I don't want to mess this up though. Okay, so Randy Moggins spoke about 2013 being a time loop year. And just today, Lisa Harrison was talking about to her devotees about the year 2013 and how they all needed to let go of their participation in the past with the year 2013. As far as I go, myself, I was not on YouTube, Facebook, or any social media in 2013. But I was actually online in 2013, so I need to tag the Historic Business District of Ferguson when I was prompted and requested to go to the corner coffee house to put my business online for the Historic Business District. And then we have to bring up Sherry from Ferguson Style and Spa, who mocked me and said, I thought you didn't know how to use the computer. And I said, well, I never said I was a moron. I had 4 years of secretarial training in college, skills as far as business procedures and shorthand. I mean, I went to a great school, so it wasn't too hard to pick up the computer. So I really was online, and I guess if you would have searched for me in 2013, maybe my name would have popped up. But I didn't have any identity in the digital world. Now, getting back to the more important subject, which is fake news being legal, and all of these people allegedly at the rally. This is serious business because people are really tripping out on Photoshop and the whole thing of what biometrics really are and voice pattern recognition, and what the 10-year face biometric project would have to do with that, which is Reese Witherspoon at the forefront. And shouldn't we remember at this point that everybody ages differently? You want an algorithm program of a computer to tell you that so many years later, Princess Diana is going to look like this, and she really didn't die, and she's here at the Trump rally. And you guys want to know why I didn't vote. This was published on January 27th, 2019. Now, of course, here we have Elvis Presley, the king, and you guys know I'm a little particular to that subject. They sent me down the Alice in Wonderland tunnel to do the spiritual research and give my report on the Elvis Presley story. And I've said many times that the first time I saw the alleged Elvis was in a Trump rally just like this. And now we have JFK Jr., who they'll say is right here with his wife. And here's Elvis and the Memphis Mafia, see? So they're really all alive. Well, if you guys allow this data mining to go to such a place that they create images in a person's name, then you see where that's problematic. Did George say, but it ain't the king? Confirm, is what this coded message says here. Now, of course, we have a coded message soiree going on, whether it's Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, whatever. I can't do legitimate business online with all this monkey business going on, and that's what upsets me. Everybody thinks it's funny when a human being can no longer work and benefit society, and because I'm not in a special interest group, my story isn't valid or relevant. And at the same time, anyone that has my background is complete anathema to these people that spin stories. Okay, so you can see we have the whole Presley family right here. And Cass Elliot and Big Bopper, Natalie Wood, James Dean, Bruce Lee, and Hank Williams. Why would they make Bruce Lee out to be a woman? What undermining is that? And what magazine is our king holding? It says Christ. So, making fun of some kind of story, or setting up a whole mind control program and getting busted. Either way it goes, this has directly happened to me. I am involved in this. Answers need to be given instead of people being terrified to actually communicate with me, because what I bring is so extraordinary, they can't deal with it. And you ask for original content and I bring it and am mocked. Now here again, Rupley, well, we know all the media is controlled. And you ask, well, how do they manufacture fake news, Suze? Well, this is some of the things, so it's not limited to all this. This isn't Photoshop. This is biometrics, cut and paste, put everybody into a shot. Now we also have mixed media from satellites and green screen imaging. They say that these are 2D images. In the esoteric world, it is said that the person, the entity, is attacked from behind, and first their feet are reduced so they can't walk away. Sometimes we make jokes. I don't think they're funny, but we make jokes and say, where'd everybody's necks go? And you think about it, if you don't have a good neck, how do you see behind you? How do you incorporate your peripheral vision? How do you turn on a dime in order to save your life? And this may sound funny, but it's not. Here again. Now we have Brandon Lee up here. Nancy Spungum, whoever that is. Oh, Shirley Temple, Wendy Williams, and Patsy Cline. Very, very interesting. And they all stand behind Trump. Okay. Now, this is the series of pictures that began the journey, and so you see we have the Trump train. I need to tag that because that's exactly how the picture was delivered to me of Tom Brady. Recently, Jeff Darty and his crew were talking about Tom Brady. I need to check that out, by the way. Okay, so this is live on stage. Place, Trump rally, Biloxi, Mississippi. Date, November 26, 2018. Have you ever wondered if the rumors that are legends from the past that died strangely are alive? At a President Trump rally. Yes, they are, and nope, Elvis has not left the building. The maestro, President Trump, orchestrated this rally show with precision. Thank you, President DJT, amazing. I apologize to anyone that I've misidentified. Watch this video and decide for yourself. Have fun. You can't be haters if you want, but we'll see I'm right very soon. Okay, so right here, and here again I had 4 years of secretarial training and 30 years of running a successful small business. There are way too many spelling mistakes in this. And any time you misspell something, then you relieve yourself from any kind of legal ramification, let's say. And in the meantime, we know how this spell casting works and how things are inverted. In the meantime, there are people, here again, that have faked their deaths and taken off. All of these things are traumatizing to the general public. This says, there's only a few disguises and a little makeup going on. Once you realize the 4 people to the immediate left of POTUS are Marley, Diana, Cobain, and Tupac, the rest only makes sense. So see, they're setting up a whole scripted story that would lead to some kind of agenda. And, all of these people were loved. And now everybody's saying all the actors and musicians and script writers, directors, are all bad people. They're all pedos and they all eat babies. That is never what anybody said. But that's how it gets turned. And this has all happened in 2016 moving forward. So, 2013 is supposed to be this death loop year. And then we see a whole election, a complete mockery, and everybody blames somebody else. They scream Russia, they scream whoever. Don't you get it? none of these debts can be paid back. The money isn't even a legitimate thing that you can lay hands on. And then people are so confused. Which one of their worlds is real? The one where they can look at people and reach out and touch them? Or the one on the screen? Merry Christmas. Ugh. John Bonham. Great. Jim Morrison. Now, the face shape, that basic square jaw, has been shrunken down. And you don't just take somebody and shrink and squish their face at will. That is not Jim Morrison. I know y'all know that. Give me a break. Oh, Freddie Mercury. No, he didn't really suffer with a terrible disease. Right. This is enough to give somebody a stroke. And look, here's Yoko Ono, and she's not even Oriental anymore. Hey, that's okay. The Facial Recognition Project says so. Maestro is not spelled M-I-S-T-R-O. This says borders look great, Maestro. All legends. These are the people that are named herein were actually human beings. They are not legends like mythological creatures that never were. And you're going to tell me this is Amy Winehouse now. I mean, you gotta be kidding. And people can make fun, but this is like 100 times worse than an Emporium magazine. Now, I've been involved behind the scenes, being trained to be able to deal with this and read it and do this work while everybody else dances around bullshit stories. And that's why I'm not allowed a life. James Dean, he's funny. Sure, especially when my brother's name is James Dean. I think it's a riot. Cindy looks back, listen what she says. Alright, there's the train pulling out. Now, I want to keep these short because they will be going on Twitter and on all platforms. We're going to go back to our group pictures and see if we can do this. It still will not. Oh, there we go. Okay. Let's see some names. Patrick Swayze is just fine. Jane Mansfield, Mary Tyler Moore, Keith Ledger, Seth Rich, Florence Henderson, Mama Cass Elliott. Lord have mercy, her face shrank too. Completely different head shape. Mike Starr, Brandon Lee, Sid Vicious. Yeah. And this picture. Now, all of these, like I told you, the International Man of Mystery, number 1, is who he told me to call him. I saw him switch out the old pictures with the new pictures in 2017. I have made witness to this all. It is not funny. And then recently, have to see a guy called Elvis Travels impersonate the son of the king, or Jesse, or Clayton, or whoever they want to say, because you know there can only be one Elvis and one voice like that. Hey, look it, here's Bob Marley, Princess Di, Jim Morrison, and James Dean. Right. Yep, we went over all of these. Very good. Keep it short, concise. Now, this says party like it's 1999, as you can say, or as you can see. All I wanted was to identify Santa and Mrs. Claus. The Biloxi rally and led to this, LOL. And welcome back to all the wonderful stars that left us too
And
early.
thank you for watching.
And really,
Right.
this is a great video. And I was so happy to see it because what it did, it confirmed spirit. Because to see this first come up and be there when it came up, well, that proves that they chose me. That's right, your buddy Sue's, to bring this forward. So for now, peace, love, and light from the Big Yellow House. There'll be way more to come this evening.